Why hello there, map game enjoyers. It's me, Strategy Games Teleprompter here, and welcome back to another episode, or the first episode on the channel actually, of Kaiserredux, a mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Now you guys probably know what this mod is, because why wouldn't you? This is what if Germany won World War I, and today we're going to be playing Serbia. Now we got some options. We could bring back our king, have a Serbian man flexing, or become a republic. Or the third secret option that I'm not going to tell you about. I'll give you a hint. One of the focuses is pacify opposition. Wow, this focus tree really likes Serbian men flexing because we got another one here. Nothing wrong with that, but weird that it happened twice. So yeah, as you might imagine, Serbia's not doing that well after World War I because they lost. Austria's freaking huge, also diplomatic now. Since the war, Serbia has struggled to survive, keeping a low profile in light of the knowledge she could not stand up to any sort of military attack. We're talking to Romanian and Greek governments to undermine Bulgarian authority. Also, the Serbian throne is empty. We've blocked former Crown Prince Alexander's attempt at returning and alienating many royalists. And now we have to defeat the old enemy Austria and realize our dream of a pan-Slavic union. Ladies and gentlemen, we can form Yugoslavia in 1936. I like how it implies that Yugoslavia is a good idea, but we're gonna form it anyways. First things first in this playthrough, build the industry and put our army on the Bulgarian border. Get these dudes training up to fight the true enemy, Ferdinand I. Black Monday has hit Serbia. Our economy has been troubled, the German stock market collapsed, and our lack of industrialization has exposed underlying weakness in our recent economic reforms. There is one pro of this. Austria has withdrawn from the border. China's at war. Doesn't look like they were doing that well after Germany won World War I. Germany's probably meddling. They got this giant state over here. All is quiet on the front. We are free of 20 years of oppression. Peter Bojovic, our fearless leader, is about to make political moves to cement Serbia's independence. Start doing some emergency economic relief. Bojovic knows what's best. Bojovic, I didn't know you were doing police crackdowns. You thought it was Bojovic, but it was me, SGT. I did the police crackdowns. One of the most interesting things in this mod, I think, is that France has been banished to Africa by the communists, and England has been banished to Canada. We got Edward ruling Canada. I really want to play France and take back France, so maybe that'll be the next video. If I ever make another video, SGT, more like terrible upload schedule. The Serbian industry is so strong, we have spent an entire year building one infrastructure. Play sad piano music. Oh no, we got conspiracies, got different political parties. The SNS is facing criticism. Democrats and radicals have recouped some of their supporters, and they are now supporting the GOAT, Peter Bojovic. Rumors circle in Belgrade, and Peter Bojovic's hold on this nation has never been weaker. We got a debuff, conspiracies in Belgrade. We founded a new political party. One of our generals has requested the return of the Crown Prince. He's requested before in 1931. Should Alexander be allowed to return after 20 years of exile, or will the regency continue? Nah, Alexander, he's old news. We don't want to provoke Austria. Sorry, Djokovic. Meanwhile, there is plotting in the country. The events are very long, so you guys can pause the video and read them. I'm just summarizing. Dude, I still don't want to crown the prince. I mean, look at this. Jovovic is coming back against Bojovic. This will be a disaster, but we must resist. But he was stopped. Jovovic was stopped. The coup failed. Awesome. All right, and today is the day we have founded the Serbian Republic. We need a fresh start. We need Jovanic. The Serbian Republic has started under Jovanic. A new constitution will be written, and we will become very powerful. The Second American Civil War begins. No. Crazy. Well, good luck, guys. Something very bad has happened. The Black Hand, supported by prominent generals, has started to cause havoc in Belgrade. They are a highly organized group and they want to free their leader. Some of them say agreeing to their demands could be used to peacefully disarm them and control the king as the puppet. Others see them as no more than terrorists hell-bent on casting Serbia into darkness. We will put King Alexander in charge. That lets the national populists be in charge, and the Black Hand has risen in our country. Welcome back, Alexander. So yeah, instead of becoming a republic, the national populace took over, and we are now on the Black Hand tree, where we can do cool things like form the Black Legion and make Serbia big again. So now, Dragistin Krezovic, he's like a general, and he wants to enforce unity and readiness among the Serbian people. The other guy wants to be careful. What is SGT gonna do? The military guy, obviously. There he is. What a wonderful beard on this guy. Incredible. We are now becoming a warrior nation under the leader of Krezovic. Our first target? Bulgaria. Obviously. You could have guessed that. I like our leader. He gives us stability and he gives us men. This focus gives us 6 mils. 6 mils is crazy. We're going to be 80% mil, 20% Serbia after this. Like, start the tank program already. Oh, and we got a Serbian state proclamation. A new emergency proclamation has been created. The military government will be held accountable to the king, and it will be dissolved soon after the dangers against the states have passed. That gives us 3 more mils. We're going to have so many mills. Now that the national populists are in charge, we're going to find some friends. Anyways, we're talking to our neighbors. We're talking to the Greeks. We're talking to Romania. When you need friends, what do? You find friends. Let's create a faction. Get our bros in the faction. Romania's in. Greece is in. Bulgaria's cooked. Bulgaria ignored the ultimatum. Oh, Bulgaria. We could have been friends, but probably not. RIP. Oh, we even got our own super event. Bulgaria will resist fiercely. Yes, I see that now. Bulgarians can't even hold their front line here. Embarrassing. We're 1 tile from Sofia. Oh, heck no. The Germans sent freaking volunteers. What the heck, buddy? Oh, yes. All right, Germany, your cheeks. You just got your division encircled by Serbia. So that's what you get for sending your dumb volunteers over here. Shoot, the freaking Romanians got to Sofia before I did. Embarrassing. Disappointed in my dudes. Look at that buff. 25% military factory construction speed. This focus tree is broken, guys. Also, Greece left our faction. What the heck, Greece? We were strong together. Oh, now Bulgaria asks for peace. When I have pushed them to Varna, they are administrating their country from the top of a water slide right now. No way, Bulgaria. We are eating you for breakfast. They will not capitulate. This is so bad. They have 1 city left. We're demanding Montenegro. Okay, we finally won. That was terrible. I actually am crying inside. The single most ridiculous war I have fought in this dumb game. All right, well, I decided Bulgaria shouldn't be allowed to exist after that. They killed far too many of my men, so now we occupy them. Lovely. All right, our plan is simple. Infantry and medium tanks. And hopefully an air force, but building an air force out of 25 mils is so much fun. Take my word for it. Yes. Finally got a 4th research spot now that we beat up Bulgaria. Oh, my goodness. This is the thing I was waiting for. We have received a request from Moscow to join an alliance with the Russians. To that I say yes. Yes, please. We've abandoned the Romanians, but sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. And soon, very soon, we will join the war with the Russians, but not yet. Let's just let them. Wow, nice encirclement, Russia. What in the world is the Cairo Axis? Dude, that's crazy. The Ottomans might be cooked. Oh man, Romania also joined the Russians. They are not looking too good. So, the great savior of the Russians and the Romanians, Serbia, is about to join this war. Let's play some games. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. The artillery-only division that Hungary is using against me goes so hard. All right, it's obvious to me we need an air force, so we're going to have to find some mills somewhere. The tank program is coming along. We got the material. We're just waiting to deploy some tanks. And the Entente is moving to re-secure Europe, which I'm sure has global implications. I'm just not really following that. Oops. This focus that I clicked without looking brings back Bulgaria. They are my puppet, but I kind of didn't want to do that. So definitely not returning Bulgarian lands. Hey, what the heck? Albania just declared war on me. Basically completely unprovoked. What the heck? Bye-bye, Albania. You're cooked. Why are you taking my land, Albania? Shout out to the Russians for holding my line while I obliterate Albania. Also, the nations in Kaiserredux just refused to capitulate. Like, I got most of their cities. Their capital was in Macedonia, and they would not capitulate. This has got to be the most cursed Serbia of all time at this point. We finally got our tanks. Let's drive our tanks in the mountains as the devs intended. Hey, we finally did something. The tank got us an encirclement. Dude, we got to go all the way to Zagreb rapidly because the Russians are also penetrating the Hungarians. They might be cooked, guys. We at least will get Zagreb, and hopefully we can fight for Trieste in the peace deal too. That would be most excellent. Look how thick Serbia is. And Illyria capitulated. Bye-bye. Yo, why is the city named this, guys? Is this a real place in Austria? Chat. If this is real, I gotta visit. And after we cap the great Austrian city of Bozen, oh yes, it happened. Austria capitulated. And the peace deal actually went very, very far in my favor. I mean, we could even, we could fight the Russians for this crap. I mean, we're literally unstoppable. I could demand more. Oh my gosh. The Russians are just, they're letting me have whatever I want. I think that's probably good. I like our borders. We're kind of square, but ooh, and we can take Austrian naval ships and bang, an incredible peace deal. Check out my new navy. We got 32 submarines. Holy moly, what kind of a fleet? Got 9 battleships. We are a freaking naval power now. Holy moly. Anyways, we can core everything with the Form Yugoslavia decision. Yugoslavia's on the board. All right, so the big question is, who do I go to war with next? Russia, they've really established themselves in the Balkan/Austria area, and I am in that faction. They are also going to war with the Ottomans, but this land could be mine moving forward. Also a decent target could be the Entente, because they don't seem like they're doing anything this game, so we could go to war with Greece. With this focus, I can get a war goal against myself, gains a conquer focus war goal against Yugoslavia. Let's go to war with Greece. Although, wow, France actually doing decent here. New York City calls for aid. Why the heck would you ask Yugoslavia for aid, free city of New York City? I'll send you food and supplies. Why not? This is just lovely borders. The liberal Pacific States of America, under the leadership of Gavin Newsom, Eduardo Isaac. Greece, I know we were friends once upon a time, but you left my faction and tried to buddy up to the communist French dudes. How's that feeling for you right now, my friend? Probably not very good. Not very good. You're cooked, Greece. All right, we got Greece. I really just want to puppet them, but that's not available in this mod. Now, I want to leave this faction, but must have buttons present, enabled in faction diplomacy buttons. Where would I click that? Faction diplomacy buttons? Dog, I'm really not sure what that refers to. So I feel like the internet seems to say that this means that this is a setting that I can set before the game starts that I didn't set, so I can't leave and join factions as I please. Thinking about the plot, Austria suppressed me after World War I. You know who was Austria's friend? Germany, okay? So actually, taking back all these Russian puppets, that means nothing compared to the real quest of defeating the other oppressor. All right then, Russia, we will finally join your wars. Let's grind our tanks against the Germans. I think we will win some of these battles. These tanks are cracked, by the way. Maybe I should have trained them. Oops. It's weird. I never thought I would be the savior of the Commune of France, but my tanks are the ones in Lespig. So, also, no fuel. I am giving 10 civs. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Russians also called us into war against the Ottomans. Yugoslavia will stand in Constantinople. Japan is literally at war with all of China, even the freaking German Navy. In fact, Germany is at war with almost everybody. Maybe they'd live if they got New England in their faction. Oh boy, the Ottomans capped. We don't have enough war score to take anything notable, except we might get this little bit. I kind of wanted Constantinople, but hey, we got the fall of Berlin, baby. We don't need no Soviet Union. We don't need no allies. It's just Yugoslavian tanks driving up through Czechoslovakia, just as it was intended to be. Go to Essen, boys, and end our suffering, please. Oh, it happened. Germany capitulated. Let's go. I can't puppet. I could just steal their navy, which would be really funny. Okay, we managed to get this northern part of Germany. Oh yeah, navy. Give me all of this stuff. I mean all of the German Navy. German and Austrian boats are my favorite. I love them. Also, what the heck? Why are my troops getting encircled over here? How are we at war with Flanders, Wallonia? Ooh, the fate of North Germany. Let's create a German puppet state and include Prussia. The People's Land of North Germany. That's way too similar to the Commune of France and the Union of Britain. I'm just going to go out there on a limb and say it. We officially saved the butt of the Commune of France. Like, they were cooked. They were dead to rights. We had them in the guillotine, and they lived. But they have a non-aggression pact with Russia, and I can't leave Russia's faction. Why? This game is so silly sometimes. We have 316 ships. Can you imagine how much fuel I'm going to use when I run my 300 ships? We are just boat thieves. We got a Belgian battleship. We successfully landed. Goodbye, French state. Nobody does it better than freaking Yugoslavia. Yup, check out my new Yugoslavian borders. Oh, and Kingdom of France capitulated. How did they capitulate? I swear they were in a faction. All right, we're taking their navy too. This is so funny. We are buying all of the oil that Romania has as Yugoslavia to run a navy we stole from other countries. Hilarious. All right, hold up. We can now justify on the French, because if I wanted to beat the Entente, I would have to sail my boat all the way to Canada. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to freaking South Africa to win a war. So instead of that, we will just go to war with the communists, which won't be any easier, but a man can dream. There'll be no communism in my Europe, that's for dang sure. I hope my German puppet locks in, because this is, there's gonna be war up there. Yeah, we'll send peace to Canada? Sure. That pieced my whole faction out. Italy is whole again. Not a good thing. They're socialist. Unacceptable, in my honest opinion. Okay, somehow we justified war for Saxony. Yeah, because for some reason the Commune of France has that. Declaring war. Shoot, I should have called bro. Me and Russia, ending communism. What a time to be alive. Oh, and there is Italy entering into the war. Let's grab as much of their land as possible. All right, Italy is in fact the weak spot of all of this crap. We have no fuel. Wow, that was total incompetence from the Socialist Republic of Italy. They have already capped. Easiest cap ever right there. Jeez, Yugoslavia is recreating the Roman Empire right here. Oh, France. Ah, the liberation of Paris is about to happen. Once again, at the hands of a mixed force of Yugoslavian and Russian forces. What can I say? I'm really like that. So, bye-bye, Commune of France. All right, we're going to toss the boats in the English Channel. Oh man, we launched and Russians launched a naval invasion. We have the same brain, me and Russia. All right, we're in Britain. We're sending in the Air Force. We're going to send the tanks across the channel. And London has fallen in Russian hands. Although really, for the record, I should be the one occupying this because I actually launched the successful naval invasion, and I'm the one who got naval supremacy in the English Channel, and I'm the one blowing up the entire freaking British Navy and losing my destroyers in the process. They brought a carrier to this battle. 40 planes we lost. Holy. Yes, there we go. We capped Britain and France and the Socialist Republic of Italy. But yeah, this was Yugoslavia and Kaiserreich. It was crazy. But yeah, this is a little different from my regular content. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Really would appreciate that. And yeah, leave a comment if you like Kaiserreich.